welcome back. May is National Pet Month and the perfect time to celebrate our furry friends and make sure they're ready for all the warm weather adventures ahead.
And our next guest is here with a vet-approved pet care checklist to help you keep your pets happy, healthy, and safe this season. Please welcome back to the show Dr. Cliff Redford. Oh, and his pal, Bo.
Oh.
Hi, my skin.
We're gonna try to focus and ask questions while we look at this adorable dog.
He's so cute.
Let's dive into our first one. So tips on today's checklist, which is to prepare for our outdoor adventures. How do pet owners do that? How do we prepare for our outdoor adventures?
The first thing is recognize that dogs, like middle-aged veterinarians, tend to put on a bit of weight in the wintertime.
Yeah.
So listen to my wife and she tells me, honey, you gotta go slow, listen to your body. So when you start to take them out exercising, take it slow, get them used to it. Obviously make sure the leash, the collar's good, the tag can be read, and whether it's a dog or cat, have them microchipped. There you go, that's me after Christmas. Have them microchipped, and then, even if they're a great swimmer, and he's not yet, if you're taking them on the boat or the canoe, have a life jacket on them.
Okay, good one.
Yeah.
Okay, this one is next up is a big one because you say pet-proof your yard and your garden. So how do we do that?
Yeah, and the reality is so many pets can make, or so many plants can make animals sick if they get at the roots and at the stems. Chrysanthemums, lilies, tulips, bluebells, and then even tomato plants.
No way.
So you gotta have them protected. And the issue is the symptoms can show up. There's so many different symptoms depending on the plant. It can show up as quickly as 15 minutes. So don't Google it, just call your veterinarian, say, hey, my animal ate this, what do I do? And then they're gonna direct you. It's very, very important.
Okay, with my dog Cleopatra, I find that in the spring it looks like she's eating a lot of stuff on the ground, and then it turns into diarrhea and vomit land. Okay, so what are they potentially eating out there, and why should we be concerned, or should we be concerned?
Yeah, you should definitely clear out your backyard as soon as the snow melts. At vet clinics, we actually stock up on probiotics and special foods just during the spring because Cleopatra is finding stuff that she probably put under the snow 4 or 5 months ago.
No way.
And it's not edible anymore.
No.
So, yeah, and then she kisses you.
Yeah. Okay, when you see your dog do that and they like eat something really quickly, should you go in and be like spit it out or go in their mouth to take it out or just?
Absolutely.
Okay,
yeah,
good.
and it's actually something you should train them when they're a puppy. You know, have you ever, it's like wrestling a cat, it's so impossible.
Yeah.
You need to be able to train them to leave it.
Yep.
We do it in Greek with her, with him, we'll say asto, which means drop it.
Yep.
And you gotta go right in there sometimes and like all the way down and
get it. I've done that several times,
Okay.
several times. All right, so let's move down the checklist to seasonal allergies. What signs do pet owners need to look out for?
Yeah, dogs and cats, but especially dogs can be allergic to things in the air, pollens and dust and flowers and ragweed, but they don't get eyes and sinus issues like we do. They get skin issues, itchy chest, under the arms, and especially their feet. Oh my goodness, I know. So yeah, it's so itchy. He hasn't had that yet. And the big thing is get your dog on omega fatty acids now and actually year round. Omega fatty acids protect the skin from getting like infections and they reduce itchiness, but it's also good for their heart, good for their joints, reduces cancer. You don't have to go to the veterinarian. It's a piece of cake.
It's a pill.
Yeah, it's a pill or a little liquid you can put on their food. It's tasty. It's excellent.
Done. I'm doing that tonight.
Like a pet supply store, they'll have it.
Okay, big one. Fleas and ticks.
Yes.
What do we need to know?
Fleas and ticks. The biggest thing is, although fleas are a spring-summer issue, ticks are year-round. We see them as soon as you get a couple of days where it's warm. They come out of hibernation. Even in February, we get what's called a tick storm. And ticks spread Lyme disease. So the big thing is get a vet-approved parasite preventative. This is the one time I say stay away from the over-the-counter stuff. They have a narrow safety margin and can really make your animal sick if you calculate things wrong. And then if you get the tick off, call your veterinarian because they're gonna say come back in 6 weeks, we'll do a blood test, make sure your dog doesn't have Lyme disease. If they catch it early, it's the easiest thing in the world to treat.
Okay, good advice. All right, to round out your seasonal checklist, you want to make sure that your pet owners restock their pet first aid kit. So what should be in that kit?
Yeah, and most of the stuff that we have here is what you have in your regular first aid kit. An antihistamine, a triple antibiotic ointment for little scratches or eye infections, bandage material. But the one thing you don't have in your first aid kit likely is a muzzle. have a muzzle just in case, because injured dogs can accidentally hurt you.
Okay.
There it is. Hey, listen, you have so much knowledge, and we're so excited to tell our audience that you're, not only are you an award-winning, you have an award-winning documentary, but we want to tell everybody about it and where they can watch it.
Yeah.
So we want to tell everybody Dr. Cliff Worldwide Vet is making its debut this month.
Thank you.
Which is so exciting. Before we ask you about it, let's take a little look.
Thank you.
Just gonna check his pulse in here. These rings are not solid. Okay. Okay. Oh, no, it's not that side.
There's a pigeon stuck on the side of this bridge. They're not gonna stop the traffic.
The second this dog escaped out of sight into the shed at night, we knew things all of a sudden became much more urgent and much more difficult.
Oh, that looks so good. Tell us more about it.
Thank you, yes. And we are. I'm so proud. I always wanted to do this on national TV. I'd like to thank my agent and my mom. I don't have an agent. We won Best Documentary at the New York City Film Festival. And it's about my daughter and I. She travels all around the world with me, volunteering. And in this documentary, we went to India during Diwali, the Festival of Lights, rescued animals that were being scared from the fireworks, worked with animal rescue groups. And I'm really proud of this film. It's really, really good. And to be able to do it with my daughter, she's one of my best friends.
Aww,
Like
that's so
That's
sweet.
amazing.
And congratulations once again.
Thank you,
Dr.
thank you.
Cliff Worldwide Vet makes his Canadian online debut on Friday, May 16th on TVO.org, and its TV premiere on Saturday, May 17th at 8 p.m. on TVO. Make sure you check it out. Stick around. We'll be right back. Great tip. I wish I had all the
Hey, you, come a bit closer. We've got so many more must-see interviews, spicy debates, lifestyle tips, and pop culture moments. So subscribe to our channel by tapping the logo below and don't miss out.